HYDRA forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
No problem.
I think they've got a crush on you-know-who.
You don't have a lot of time. Take down anyone standing in your way of that truck.
Is that a superhero-level task?
Once again. You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Gonna get ya!
As they say, it gets the job done. On you if I can. Don't you know who I am?
Join us.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
Time for a turn. You ain't good enough for me. It's about time.
Very effective.
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
I always hold a grudge.
By my side. Let's dance.
I'm not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Step right up. Test your strength.
That must have taken practice. But effective.
Next time, it will be forever. Not in good condition.
That truck is tougher than it looks. Finish it off while you still have a chance.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. You've got one chance. On the ugly one.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Hunter. Hello, Hunter. What's shaking, Bacon?
If I sneak up on Iron Man and go boo, would he piss himself? I gotta know.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Mother. Autumn thinks otherwise.
Set's challenge will be the hardest. Are you ready?
I am ready. Where Wanda failed, I will succeed.
That's my Hunter. Good luck, dear.
Whoa.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods, including Chthon, the path towards their own corruption.
You have earned this! Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. You were too weak for this fight. Your mind. Feel my force. They cannot possibly match your strength. The advantage is mine.
I don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us. I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. The only one left standing.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, when the now corrupt Set descended upon the Earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
Lilith's servants fall. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. Your time. Return to your mother. Welcome assistance.
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The unpaid price fades. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. No mercy. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
This looks like
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
Set regards no obstacles. He hears me, but has no answers. The Father of Serpents is smiling. Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods. just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of HYDRA?
I always respected HYDRA, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the mother of demons.
She gave herself to Chthon. For me.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
I need time to think about all of this.
I know it's a lot to consider. I don't expect you to take everything I've said at face value.
Thank you for finally sharing the truth, Sarah.
Thank you for listening, kiddo. welcome to spend as much time here as you like, Hunter. I haven't been down here in ages. Maybe you'll find something among your mother's things. You're welcome to spend as much time here as you like, Hunter. I haven't been down here in ages. Maybe you'll find something among your mother's things.
There must not be anything here. Autumn thinks otherwise.
You feeling all right?
If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you?
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That is true. We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence? But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear. Take your time, dear. You've come a long way.
Nothing can stand in his way. Set revels in his blessing. That is something. What is this? The son of Gaia approves. Set is in good humor today. Set revels in his blessing. Set regards no obstacles. If it was here, Autumn would show me. Autumn reveals all.